In the shadow of recent controversial headlines about her husband, former two-time presidential candidate and North Carolina Senator John Edwards, and in the midst of her struggle with breast cancer, Elizabeth Edwards was all smiles Saturday, shaking hands and swapping stories about her life and health.
I'm no worse, maybe even a little better than I was 2.5 years ago when people said I was on death's door. So I'm feeling pretty good about that.
Edwards stopped at the Campbell Law School in Raleigh to support Common Cause North Carolina, a lobbying organization promoting health care reform discussion.
And we are hoping that Mrs. Edwards' remarks today will inspire some of that, what we call grassroots lobbying.
Edwards remarked about health care issues she says impacts everyone, like the recent Preventative Services Task Force recommendations to begin mammograms at 50 instead of 40.
I'm unhappy that there was this blanket kind of suggestion that might be used by insurance companies, frankly, to deny mammograms at an earlier age when they might be needed.
Edwards, who has long been a proponent for reform and supports the Senate's current reform bill, also talked about the idea of allowing states to opt in or out of the controversial public option.
Devised to placate people who have objections to the public option.
Edwards says she hoped to convince this crowd of more than 100 of those ideals, but most importantly that health care reform must happen.
I feel like I'm not alone in this. I feel like the country is all together in this. The form may vary among different people, but the need for the reform doesn't vary.
In Raleigh, Miracle King, News 14, Carolina.